Hey guys, I want to take a quick look at a question that I asked, and I wasn't going to release this. This is something I just, out of my own curiosity, but I thought I would share this with you because I thought the answers were interesting. So this is the Silbernacht Lenormand. I'll put the link to it in the description. And what I'm asking is, will the Epstein Files be released? And I wanted to set a time frame on this because if it were like 20 years from now, that's not the same thing as saying next month or next week. So I figured I'd start out by asking the next year. So that would be before the end of like the halfway point of this presidency. It would be something that, would be immediate, but give us a little extra time for all the procedural stuff that's supposed to go through. So let's take a look. And what I got is Broom and Whip, Man, and this is books, Tower, Stork, and Tree. So this is my little 6-card spread. These are the main cards, which in themselves say that there'll be over and over like negotiations, discussions, conflict about it related to the man or men in it that keeps it hidden. Looking at the houses underneath it, I get a lot more details. So it's being swept away by bureaucracy, by the organization, by the government, and kind of kept under wraps, hidden for a long time. The core of this issue, the central part, is that men or man is being elevated. It elevates him by keeping it hidden. This allows him to rise, or allows them to rise. It keeps them in an elevated state. So it serves a purpose. So I get that 2 cards in here are very long cards, very long time. We've got the Tower, which indicates years in many cases, and the Tree is also a long time. The only movement card that we have in here is the one that defines the man, which shows us is to keep him or them moving up. It's like a patriarchal rise. Literally, the man, the masculine rise with the storks going upward. So this is talking about keeping things swept under for a very long time, kept secret. There's things that are being swept under now being hidden, and that's being done by the institution. So the only other question I had was, after reading this, maybe they'll release little parts of it, not all of it, so that this may mean that all of the files may not. So I drew more cards to ask if it was like an all or none thing in the next year. So we're still looking at the same time frame. And the cards I got, and this is the same deck, we've got Cross, Moon, Clover, Sun, Stars, and Ring. So basically what I get is, here's our first 3 readings. So Cross, Moon, and Clover is like, it's being known as really grievous, so a little bit comes out that seems fortunate, or it creates a beneficial yes but scenario. So there's some fortunate things that come out, but it's just that little tiny bit. So the cards underneath, the way they add to it is the Sun, is that it has the cross on top of it, so it's really grievous to expose this. So this is pressing down on the Sun. The exposure, letting things out, bringing things to light, becomes extremely problematic. This is a very heavy card. The Moon is to give a ray of hope, to navigate, keep pushing on, keep your eyes on the prize. The stars help us navigate, give us hope, and this is being known for like providing something that is hopeful. So that's the core of what they're trying to do in the middle. This is the looking good, and this is a little bit is let out, just a little bit is let out, but the overall weight of it is kept under. Okay, because it's too problematic to expose it. So remember, this spread is clarifying this, giving us more details about whether all or none. So this is just the all or none. So this one is saying that yes, there'll be a little bit let out, just a little bit, that it doesn't really cause too much fluff or too much problems, but it's very small compared to the big thing that needs to be kept under a roof. Okay, so that's what I get on it. So I think that in the next year, based on these cards, is that we're really not going to see anything more than trying to sweep under more, keep something hidden. There's going to be this whole array of things trying to work on letting this rise and trying to keep this under solid ground, to keep things grounded for a long period of time. 2 cards for that. So that's what these cards say. What do you see in your cards? I'd love to hear in the comments what you think, and if you draw a few cards, what you get. Let me know what you think.